Hi and welcome back to Alistair Davies Golf. Today's videos are all about the slide in the golf swing. So what is a slide? A slide is basically the hips traveling laterally too much towards target. So I want to share with you one of my favorite drills to stop that happening. And I see this quite often in golfers where we get either the lead leg or the lead hip just a little bit too much lateral in the downswing, and then the upper body drops back, so we can't make proper contact on the ball. We hit the ground before the ball, or we have thin shots, or even we can have the club dropping under plane a lot, so then the club goes to the right and we have hooks and block shots. So if we can rotate better through the golf ball with our pelvis and torso, it'll help us control our hand path massively better through the ball, and our control of the club face therefore also improves. So it'll help us with our straightness. If we can rotate better, it can help us with speed as well. So it helps lots of things in the golf swing for us. So quite simply, the drill, I'll use my golf bag here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my address position with my golf bag behind my butt here. The idea is in the downswing, I'm going to try and feel I sit on my golf clubs. So I'm going to feel like my bum works almost backwards away from target and sits back on the golf clubs like this. So it's quite simple. It's simple to do in practice. It's harder to do in the shot, obviously. But the idea would be to make a few practice swings. Get the feeling of sitting on here, and you'll see here my left leg is straightening up a little bit more. It's working backwards. Now in an ideal world, the left leg should post a fraction, then straighten up as we rotate. So there will be a fraction of lateral bump. In terms of this video, I'm quite happy for there to be no lateral bump at all, because we're trying to decrease that. So we're trying to work almost in extremes to get this correct. So I'm quite happy if we actually overdo this for this drill. But in the ideal world, I'd want certainly some lateral bump and then rotation. I would certainly want to see that a little bit if we can. So let's have a go at the shot. So take my stance, and again, swing to the top, feel my bum work onto my bag. Not worried where the ball goes. Obviously the contact's port, that's absolutely fine. So let's have a go. So you'll notice there I'm a bit flat-footed. My hips definitely work back this way more. It felt a little bit like I didn't have enough weight transfer for me, and I definitely want to push off my right side a bit more than I did in that drill. But as I said to you, this drill is about overdoing these things, so then when I go to a natural swing, I produce a normal golf swing. So, as in a lot of drills, and I tell this to people a lot when I coach them, sometimes the drills we have to overdo things. So then when we go to a natural swing, we slightly have some adjustments and it gets some subtle changes. And depending on the player, depends how much we have to overdo things or not. Certain players we have to be much more exact rather than overdone. Other players we have to really overdo stuff to make a change. So work out who you are, work out what you need, what prescription you need to get the changes into your golf swing that you are seeking and need and like, and therefore you can practice in the way that will do that. So that's all about the hip slide and making more rotation through the golf ball to help control your hand path, help control the consistency of your contact, and make you score better. Hope you've enjoyed this video on the hip turn. If you have, please click like down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Got regular content on a variety of subjects every week. And chat. Tell me what kind of videos you want to hear from me in the future, and I'll be glad to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and catch you again here soon.